Hey guys, hope you're doing amazing today. My name is Carolina Fonseca Jimenez. I focus on doing children's books that promote love, unity, and peace. And of course, we interpret dreams because we understand that it's a way to connect with our subconscious. And by sharing them, we are connecting with people on a more profound level. So, okay, we're going to talk about a few dreams and we're going to interpret the meaning of that dream. We're also going to do our weekly message. But before we do any of that, I want to properly introduce you to my babies. Clucky, will you come here for a second, sweetheart? They wanted to hang out with me today, so I wanted to make sure to introduce them to you. This is Clucky. He's our senior citizen. He's 12 years old, and he is just so delightful. See how calm he is? He's just such an angel. Look at his tongue. He's got a really long tongue. So that's Clucky. Okay, Angelita, your turn, sweetheart. Come here. Okay, this is Angelita. She's like not even one yet, but she's just an angel. She's such an angel. She's very active though, and she's got a lot of energy, don't you, sweetie? Yes, you do. But she's just great. So anyway, this is Angelita, and that was Clucky. All right, so we can go ahead and get started with our video now that you've met them properly. Okay, so guys, this week was really interesting because about 3 of you had similar dreams where you were either falling off of a huge building, jumping off of a mountain, or somebody pushed you off, right? Okay, so what does this mean? What is our subconscious trying to tell us when we're falling? Okay, let's talk about that and then we'll get into our weekly message. So guys, whenever we're falling off of some building or we're being pushed or we just have that feeling, that sensation of falling, let's reconnect and see why we're feeling this way. So remember that whatever we dream at night is a reflection of what's going on with us during the daytime, okay? So when you're falling, what are you feeling? You're feeling a rush of nervousness, you're feeling anxious, you're feeling like the ground has been pulled out in front of you, right? So what is going on in your daily life where you're feeling like that? What is going on? What situation is happening in your life where you feel that you're losing control, that maybe you're unprepared for it? What is it that's going on? Okay, so we always have to reflect it to our daily lives. And let's think about this too. What building were you falling off of? Was it a building? Was it a mountain? What was it? Because that has tremendous significance too. Let's say you're a student, right? Let's just do an example. If you're a student and if you dream that you're falling off of a building at school, okay, that building to you will have very important significance. What building was it? Is that where you have one of your hardest classes? If it was, that is a very clear message that you're feeling unprepared for this class. This course is causing you a lot of stress and a lot of anxiety, and you're like, forget this, and you jump off, okay? So let's think about that. What building is it? What are you jumping off from, okay? Because the importance of the building is huge. But let's think about this too. Whenever you dream about this, let's also consider, am I jumping? Like, am I willfully jumping? Do I take the action to jump? Okay? Or are you being pushed off the building by someone or something? Or the third one is, are you just already free falling? Are you already falling in the dream and that's all you remember? You know, all of these things are incredibly important because, okay, let's think of it like this. If you dream that you're falling, but because you jump off, that's telling us that, first of all, you've got control and that you're like, you know, I'm up to here with this. I am choosing to jump off this situation. I am choosing to get out of here because that's what I've decided. I have taken that initiative and I am jumping myself, okay? That lets us know there's some bit of control on your end, okay? However, if you dream that someone is pushing you off of something, that's really interesting. And also, it's not to worry you that this person is going to harm you or do something to you, but it is your subconscious saying, hey, I'm feeling a little bit weird about this person. I'm feeling a little bit weird about how I felt with them during the day, okay? There's something that you missed during the day that your subconscious was like, okay, let's be careful with that person. Let's see their real intentions, okay? So don't be fearful when you dream that somebody pushes you off. Don't be fearful of it. But remember that your subconscious is not going to lie to you. If your subconscious sees something, feels something a particular way because of a certain individual, you have to pay attention to it. If you don't pay attention to it, then you're just, you know, maybe you're going to have more dreams like that, or, you know, you're going to have an experience in your waking life where you're going to say, you know what, I should have listened because I had that feeling and I didn't listen, okay? So again, guys, if someone is pushing you up, don't be fearful of it, but just make sure to listen to your subconscious and question, why am I feeling this way about this person? What have they done, said, or, you know, what has caused me to feel this way about them? Okay, so that's the other part. Now, if you are already if you just remember yourself falling off of something, that is more of a sense of insecurity of a particular situation, you know. So again, let's reflect on that with our daily lives. What is going on where I feel insecure? Where do I feel unprepared? Where am I getting these feelings of uncertainty from, right? So let's reflect that with our daily lives, because we remember that our dreams will always reflect our waking lives, okay? So, all right, now when we're talking about all of this, how do we interpret this in a weekly message, right? And guys, whenever you sent me these dreams and whenever I was interpreting my own, the message was very clear to me. And that message is the importance of reconnecting with ourselves, okay? Because in the dreams, we're either jumping, we are falling, we are being pushed off. But the bigger question is, why am I feeling this way about that situation? Why do I feel insecure about it? Why am I insecure about that person, right? All of these questions come into play, and the reality of it is, it boils down to us reconnecting with ourselves. Because if we're truly connected with ourselves, when we have a dream like that, we won't even have to question it. We'll be like, you know what? That insecurity is coming from this situation in my waking life, because during this situation, I felt X, Y, and Z, and I didn't say something about it. I didn't act on it, okay? So in your dream, it's showing up, and it's like, hey, we're on alert here. You haven't done anything about this situation, so we're having this dream because we feel out of control, okay? So let's remember to always reflect it with our waking life, okay? So guys, for the message for the week is that it's to reconnect with our subconscious, so that way we can truly understand what is going on in our lives where we're feeling this particular way. And remember that when we connect with our subconscious, it's not just a connection for ourselves, and it's not just to benefit ourselves, but remember, when we're connecting with our subconscious, what does that do? That creates unity within ourselves. That creates peace within ourselves. It allows us to be a more loving individual. And guys, whenever we can be more loving, and whenever we can be in union with ourselves, and when we can be at peace with ourselves, when we can do all of these things, guess what? That is the light that you share with other people. That is what you're able to share with your loved ones, okay? So the importance of this is not just for you to be at peace and for you to have love and unity, but that's the start. It's to start that so you can share that with the world. And remember that we are all a reflection of one another. So the more of us that can connect with ourselves at that level, the more we share that with others, and the more that they can do it with other people, okay? So before we end the video with that message, I want to let you know that on March 5th, I will be on the radio station La Grande with Diana Flores. It'll be at 10 a.m. and we'll be doing some dream interpretations on there. So later I'll share the information with you in case you want to call in and share your dream with us, and we can help you interpret it over the radio. But also guys, this is always so important to me. Remember, I can always guide you. I can always help you understand what your dream is telling you. But remember, you're the only one that knows your true dream language, and you've got to put a little work into it, right? So that way you can really understand what your dreams are telling you. So I will always be able to help guide you, but I just want to remind you that the most important thing is that you understand your dream language, and you know that I'll help you do that, okay? Just reach out to me. So guys, for this week, I send you love, unity, and peace. We will be working on our weekly message together to be more connected with ourselves so that we can share that with the world, okay? I'll talk to you later, guys. Bye. See you later. Bye.